Hello everyone, Nelvian here, and we are back with Hunter x Hunter Volume 25. The Chimera Ant Arc Palace Invasion has begun, and Jesus Christ, it's so good. I, I would, going into this reread, I was wondering, okay, obviously the Chimera Ant Arc is great. I always remembered the palace invasion being the best part of it, and I was wondering, okay, well, going back to it, maybe the stuff before it can compare, and it is, in some ways, yes. In some ways, though, no. This is honestly by far the best volume so far, in my opinion. It's insane. And I know it's not gonna be everyone's style with this, with like so much narration going on, but I something about it, man, it just speaks to me. Like it's like everything in detail, nothing left to well, okay, maybe not nothing left to interpretation. That's not true. But I just love the care put into everything. And oh man, it's something also like very satisfying to see how the events of Meruem meeting Kamugi has led to thing has led to like a we call it butterfly effect or whatever, and how it leads to differences in how the invasion goes down, and because it means the king Miriam is not in the places that they expect. He's in like a different room when they invade. It's why when they invade that UP is on the staircase right when they enter, leading to kind of a change of plans. It is very cool seeing how they try to adapt on the fly when the invasion starts, and I think there's just so much intrigue to be found in like every chapter of this volume. It's kind of crazy. Like, oh, the dragon dive. Zoltik, he's here. Not Illumi. Um, that guy, Grandpa. And how like, oh, Killua was the only one would that like knew this ability and was able to react quickly when it came down. That's cool. That's crazy. Kind of crazy. They didn't even tell them and warn them that this ability would be happening, because it really put um not moral Meliron in danger, because one hit from that dragon dive and it'll all be over since you're not using Nen when you're invisible. And the flashback for Netero, also amazing. Like, it just put so much into explaining how fast this guy can hit. I can't. It's so good. Uh, the concept of time slowing down, like your perception of time slowing down when you're in a fight, isn't like new and shonen really. I'm not sure when this arc came out. Damn it. I'm pretty. I mean, Bleach did it to probably in a similar time frame when this arc would have been coming out. But I mean, other shonen too. But it is also it is to go so much in depth about how. No, I'm maybe okay. Maybe I'm overglazing there. Um, but it is great. Everything's great. Hunter x Hunter is amazing. No, I'm I need more analysis. Okay, everything is how everyone's abilities are interacting. That's also amazing. Kamugi was hit by the dragon knife. Oh my god, Meruem's face missing the artwork. Oh man. See, the detail isn't everything. Pages like this, Tagashi, amazing. It's amazing. Tagashi's doing like some weird hunter exam thing, nerd shit, but we like him for that. I'm not sure. I'm too busy engrossed in this going on. And it's like, hey, this is not what you told me I signed up for. Battling someone, like this, caring for a helpless, injured girl, it was a moment full of love towards one human life, and intrusion here mean the loss of all their justification in humanity. It's like, how could they have ever predicted this? And maybe the signs, the vague hint of the signs earlier on when they were wondering why the king would possibly injure himself, but they couldn't imagine this. It's, oh man. And that activates Dr. Blythe, and Pito has to heal Kamugi, and then Meruem's like, hey, let's battle outside, and that was their one thing they wanted. I mean, in some ways, this invasion is going off well. Question mark. Some things aren't up to plan, but like we're getting Meruem separated. That's cool. We like that. And in the end, the speed feeds like, remember how faster Netero was than Pito? Well, look at Meruem just casually walking across like that. An even greater monster. In some ways, Meruem has been trying to assert his dominance as a bloodthirsty monster. He was talking about that near the beginning of the volume, asking, who am I? Why am I here? A king with no name and stuff. He's like, I fear nothing except tedium, the brooding, whatever. Oh man, it's so cool. I also got introduced to another character. He's like a dog, Elf9, or whatever what it was. He's trying to get his status up, and that might come into play later. but he did, most notably, he didn't tell Yuppie about the sense that he got of Nav, who had previously invaded. He was like wondering, okay, where's Nav, or where's this guy who snuck in? Because I'm like, okay, his son kind of disappears at some point. And I'm like, okay, where'd he go? So he's investigating that around the time the invasion happened, and then oh my god, everything is going crazy. Let's see. Fucking it was a Knuckle. Knuckle got APR on Yuppie. That's cool. It's going to take forever. Only 10 seconds have passed since the invasion began. Although the invasion doesn't start at the beginning of this volume. It starts like what? Let's see. Yeah, about like 60 pages into the volume. And then like 10 seconds have passed in like 140 pages. Like that's the speed we're going with, you know? Poof is fighting Moral now in like a Moral, he has like a sphere of smoke that's keeping Poof trapped in. And Poof he's like in a weird spot. He's like kind of hating him. He's like very like self doubting. Maybe not self doubt is the word. He's like quite hard on himself for failing the king, you know? And he's like, what? This is where he's at right now. You know, you fail as a royal guard, but he's like so devoted, but like it's going off weird. He is jealous of Kamugi. He's like, oh, he would never go to her chambers to check on her after the Dragon Dive thing. But no, he didn't, and that's why he was late. And I say, you believe worthless. It's such self-loathing, man. And it fun theatrics, sure. I can't remember like how this fight goes too much. But it'll be interesting to see. And the volume ends with Moral or Netero pointing to Pito and Gong going crazy. It's going to be a weird situation though, since Pito's currently healing Kamugi. So yeah, it's going to be gonna have their own situation there. Yeah, talk about that. And more, oh, well, actually, there's another fight. Shoot, battling UP. AP has APR now, but it's gonna take a while for it to accrue. Shoot, he's doing a good job getting up to a royal guard like this. He already has a leg crushed. Still doing good. And I like how he uses one of his hands to give Moral his pipe back. That was cool. There's like a chapter almost entirely devoted to, well, that was like half devoted to Killua turning his head, seeing two Chimera ants, making the decision to kill them as fast as he could, and then going back to Gon. And it's like, it was so cool. And but then that one decision, that split second decision, that he was like wondering why he even did that, But they were heading, but that the ants, those two guys, they were heading towards Ikalgo, who we didn't want to, witness. He wanted to protect Chicago. That was cool. But then the fucking wolf guy, he saw that, and it's like, oh, these small unplanned events are leading things in directions that it's like, oh my god, everything's connected. These aren't just random battles that are happening at the same place. They're intricately connected. And as much as I love Bleach, I love the only manga I like more than Hunter x Hunter. It doesn't have this, like in the fake Carton arc where there's fights happening, simultaneously like this. They're mostly disconnected. There's like one, like fucking Amida versus Nirge was concluded when Soifon just like smashed something into Nirge or whatever. Like really small things, but this is it's just going on another level, man. And sure, it's not the end all be all of death or intrigue, but the way it works in this arc is amazing. But yeah, I've talked about this. They talked about this good enough. Good enough. So yeah, like subscribe. I'll see you next time. Might be sooner than you think because I want to read more. even though it's just a reread. I want to read more. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.